Hi everyone, and thank you once more to everybody who took part in last week's 5-day challenge. And to those people who only partially did it or completely missed it, it's worth tuning into the results because they were quite astonishing. So welcome to the autopsy of what happened. Maybe an unfortunate name, but nobody died. It was all quite positive, in fact. Before we go on to the figures and the stats and the results, why you shouldn't worry if you missed the challenge or you took part in the challenge and maybe your results weren't as good as some other people. The key point to note is that all ideas are not equal. Now, what that means is that some ideas you have for posts will just not resonate with other people. I produce posts which maybe they're important to me, the idea and the concept is important to me, but it doesn't spark a conversation with as many people. So don't despair. A number of people on the challenge have gone on to do other posts which have done significantly higher. So please bear that in mind. The key to success with this is to keep on posting. So without further ado, 115 people, thank you once again, gave us the viewing figures. A lot more gave us feedback as well. And without further ado, just over half were in the 100s. We had just under half over 1,000. It was good to see that nobody got below 100, or they didn't tell us anyway. One individual got 15,882. And interestingly, a number of other people have exceeded that since. Had some amazing stories coming through. The overall average was 1,665. Now, for those people who are wondering about the difference between team posting and not team posting, we did an analysis of that. Those who were in the teams did slightly better. They did 1,714 on average. Those who posted outside of the teams, it was significantly less. It was 772. So a number of people asked about this. We do create these teams and run them, but there are some peculiarities that you need to bear in mind. And while it's a good idea to run informal groups, I would strongly recommend a structured team. That's where you've got a third party monitoring whether everybody takes part, somebody who kind of adjudicates. And we do have rules that if people don't kind of reciprocate, then we politely ask them to leave. So we have somebody who administers that and make sure the group numbers stay at the appropriate level. So I'll put a link to that group below. You can read much more on that. Those who missed the challenge or perhaps didn't complete it, we're actually going to repeat the 5-day challenge as part of our masterclass, which is coming up in about, well, on the 27th of April, but you need to book before the 24th. So a big thank you to everyone who's already booked. If you want a refresher on the 5-day challenge, you're welcome to do that as part of the masterclass. We do plan to smash the averages that we've experienced here. We're going to do that through, it's a style of training and coaching, I guess, which has nothing to do with theory. It's all about applying what you learn immediately to your business and getting on with it. So we're going to be posting throughout the 12 weeks. So you'll be getting results on week 1. We're going to be dissecting a number of different post types. So that will give you even more ideas. We're going to be digging deeper into other methods of getting post ideas, so you can actually produce them much more quickly, and it starts to become almost like a routine thing. Most importantly, we've slashed the prices, as you may have heard before. Instead of the normal price, it's going to be 360 price during the lockdown. That's not going to be repeated on the next masterclass, unfortunately. You can also break it down into installments, so it's 3 installments of £140 or 6 installments of £80. Again, we're not sure whether we're going to repeat the extended way of paying, but please, I would recommend that you have a look at the masterclass below, have a look at the team posting structure that we've come up with, and it is proven. We've been doing it for quite a while now. And overall, thanks for taking part. We were astonished by the results. They were much higher than we anticipated. And that's because of the amazing work everybody did. So thank you very much once more.